This is Tristan, red-footed tortoise. This is part of my regime now every day. I have to back up because Kitty here is coming up to me. Every day I have to spend, it's terribly hard. It's like the worst thing ever to have to sit out here in the nice sunny weather and let my tortoises roam around in the green belt in the backyard. First I let Tristan roam around, and then Cecil, who I've decided to name the leopard tortoise after the lion that was killed. Cecil is the leopard tortoise's name. So here's the other family members here in attendance. Haley, my little dog, and this is Mischief over here, and Tristan the tortoise. I think that's what I called him the first time. I'm not sure. I'm kind of like spacing out here, but yeah, Tristan is the red-footed guy, and Cecil is the leopard tortoise. Those are my two new guys. And then I have the Russian tortoises upstairs, and they have a little pen up on the deck that they spend time in for their outdoor time. Good chance to get some UVB rays. So I'm going to stop talking now, and you guys can just kind of hang out with Tristan, the red-footed tortoise. Tristan is full grown. Don't know what gender. Don't know how old. Complete mystery. I'm pretending he's a boy. And he will still outlive me, most likely. If he gets the proper care. Apparently he's camera shy. That's Mischief. Definitely that kitty earned her name. She's mellowed out a little bit since since then, but she's still a troublemaker sometimes. Hey you, Mischief. Hi. Yeah. Okay. A little green leaf on his mouth from his breakfast. That's what that is. He's coming straight at me. I wonder how, if he's ever planning to deviate from his course, because I mean he's like almost on top of me now. Okay, so how are you going to get around the great big human? Hmm? He doesn't do too bad in the grass. The little leopard tortoise is so much smaller. It's a lot more challenging for him to get through the grass. I noticed yesterday Tristan really likes to nibble on moss. And he was picking up little grubs too, little white wormy things, which these guys do eat protein. This is a kind of a jungle tortoise. It's a tropical tortoise. So they do eat protein also. And fruit. Whereas the desert variety of tortoise, like the leopard tortoise, just pretty much grazes. It's a vegetarian. See, yeah, he's going for the moss. Lots of moss in this grass. We don't have the highest quality lawns here. On the subject of Cecil the lion, I can't even express how disgusted I am that in the 21st century there are still people that think big game hunting is appropriate when the animals in Africa that I grew up with, taking for granted that they would always be there, you know, zebra, elephant, giraffe, lions, rhinos. they're not always going to be there. I read a statistic, there's actually more natural wilderness in the United States now than there is in Africa. And the wild animals that when I was a kid we used to watch National, or what was it called? Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. And they would have these shows with just endless stretches of land dotted with wild animals. That was when I was a kid. And now, if you want to go on a safari in Africa, you're going to an animal park. The only safari you're going to be on is inside some park. And the animals that are left are only still alive because they're living in a park, protected. And even they are still being hunted by poachers and bastards like this dentist who paid $50,000 so he could have a stuffed lion head on his wall or whatever. I saw something that George Takei put up that they estimate in the next 2 generations 75% of the vertebrate, larger vertebrate animals are going to be extinct. It made me very angry to think that in my lifetime I might see a planet Earth that doesn't have lions, which is one of my most favorite animals. Siberian tiger is probably my biggest favorite, my top favorite of the big cats. I remember seeing the clouded leopard at the Woodland Park Zoo, and at the time I saw it they were very endangered. Well, now they're apparently extinct, or at least they are in the wild. I remember donating to try to save the black rhino. Apparently they're now extinct, or at least they are in the wild. So I don't want to be alive on a planet Earth that doesn't have these magnificent animals. And I hope I'm dead before they're all gone. So that's my take on human greed. Total, I mean, these are what we have left we should treasure. They are our greatest treasures that we have on this earth. Every one. And unfortunately too many people just see them as things to collect, like this dentist. Not an animal, not a life, not a personality, not a friend to somebody, or a mate to somebody, or a father to somebody, but just a thing. Too many people like that in the world. It's going to be the thing that causes the last few precious remnants of this amazing beauty we have. That's what's going to make it go away. People with that kind of attitude, or just see them as things that are standing in the way. So, okay, now I really am done with my little rant about the whole thing. I'm just really disgusted with it. I can't believe how far away he is. He looks really close in my camera, but when I look at him, he's really pretty far away. See, I'll show you. And I know it's really fascinating to look at his back. There's absolutely nothing. Yeah, he really kind of wandered away while I was chattering. There's Haley. And there's Tristan. Okay, now we're really close to Tristan. I suspect he picked this spot because there's a lot of moss. Now the cat is like right there. See, there she is. That's her back. She's grooming herself. He's looking at me like, What do you want? Kind of boring to watch a tortoise out in the grass because mostly they just want to eat. And they really like moss. Probably has zero nutritional value. Okay, well, it's really hot where I am and I'm starting to feel the burn. So I'm going to end this video. Your last glimpse of Tristan is chomping away at the moss. If you've been watching, thanks. Bye. Of course, I can't find the off switch now.